Australia is the global leader of rooftop solar uptake per capita, with a third of Australians' households powered by the sun, and 250,000 now with a home battery. As a world leader in rooftop solar and batteries, it's time we unlocked solar for renters too. Because 1/3 of Australians rent, and 1 in 10 live in apartments, and they have been largely locked out of rooftop solar.
If I can give you a bit of insight into a day, boiling hot, up in the mountains, never use the aircon until all of us are sweating for at least an hour. At least an hour. Until it gets to the extreme. And then I put the aircon on. I've got 4 little ones that are sort of ease that worry of the electricity. I've gone to Bunnings and I went and bought some irrigation pipe. And I put that on the balcony, on the railing. And I've put some, you know, some of the pubs you go to and they have the misters? I've connected some of those. So on a really hot day, this is what we do. We come home, they come home from work, I come home, they come home from school, I come home from work, hook the hose up, and we sit out in the back for half an hour because I don't want to use the aircon. When it's cold, we're still hot water bottle.
I cool my house by cold showers, keeping the blinds down, and also mini fans. I don't have air conditioning, so it's blocking all the windows for sure.
So currently, there's not really any standard for rentals to be energy efficient. So in reality, that means that renters are living in houses that are too hot in summer, too cold in winter. They might get damp, and they're also expensive to run. And so that's really creating an inequity between renters and homeowners who can choose to upgrade and add new appliances or insulation to their homes, whereas renters currently don't have that choice and might feel scared or might not even feel like it's possible to go to their landlord to actually ask for those upgrades to live comfortably and in a house that's affordable to heat and cool and run.
How about you, Uncle Brendan? Have you ever tried to discuss improvements to make your home easier to cool with your landlord or real estate agent?
I think, no, I haven't, because there's the fear. There's the fear of being the annoying renter. And because there are so many people out there that are looking for places to rent, I feel as though we've lost the voice and the power, which pisses me off because my landlord lives not even 100 metres up the road from where I live. So I walk past his house all the time. I see his house with the solar panels on it. Our house the roof's only half insulated. And again, I'm scared to ask those questions about, why don't you finish doing the insulation? They've got these properties not to spend money on, to make money off. That's where it sits right now. And so if I'm asking, what about doing this? What about doing this? He's going to start thinking, I've got to start spending more money on this. This is becoming a problem. I'll just get rid of them and I'll find someone else who's not going to say anything.
Yeah, it's pretty unfair. I think that just the power imbalance makes it tough to even bring up the topic. I mean, our apartment's probably a really great, in a good situation to put solar. We've got like a big rooftop and stuff. But yeah, it's that fear of being difficult again, and also that it's such a rentable spot, like anyone could. It would be very easy to rent it out to someone else. And even without, I guess, the no grounds evictions, there's still that fear that, you'd be punished with higher rent or other things.
Australians strongly support these things. They strongly support governments working together to deliver solar access for renters, and that's all levels of government, local, state and federal. They strongly support minimum energy efficiency standards for rental homes. They strongly support incentives for landlords to install solar and efficiency upgrades. And they also strongly support exploring new models like urban renewable energy zones, which can help apartment residents access shared clean energy.
Yep, it's been done. So in Victoria and the ACT, they've introduced minimum energy efficiency standards. And there's also other places overseas that have introduced it as well. So it's possible, it's been rolled out, and we can do it in New South Wales as well.
And Lea, what kind of energy solutions would you ideally like to see so that you can live comfortably and reduce your bills? You mentioned the film earlier for your windows. Any other ideas that you have?
The window film would be a start on all of my windows would be great. Or even better, maybe even double glazed windows. I don't have air conditioning, so air conditioning would help, or ceiling fans. I think solar would be really helpful in bringing down the bills. But also our block, we have a shared washing machine and dryer. And I don't know how much energy it uses, but more energy efficient machines would be great. And also a cover for my backyard, because that's where a lot of sunlight comes in as well. And nothing can grow there because it's too hot.
There's always that fear, you don't, how much do you ask for before real estate and landlords think, no, we just find someone else.
Minimum energy efficiency standards in rentals are a good start, but they need to be paired with the right protections for renters so that they aren't living in a house where they get a big rent increase or feel uncomfortable asking their landlord to live in a house that's healthy and safe. Renters shouldn't need to be their own advocates. It should just be a pure expectation that all Australians, including renters, deserve to live in a house that's comfortable, healthy, affordable to keep healthy and cool, as well as contributing to overall emissions reduction and helping to stop climate change.